when you're a commercial diver, every day you're faced with things, some often, not every day, but really challenging situations. And I started commercial diving when there were no rules. If you could go underwater and get the work done, that's all your employer cared about. There was way less concern about safety or lawsuits, any of that. And so in commercial diving, we would routinely do things that were sketchy. I dove to 200 feet of depth in a flooded tunnel, a quarter of a mile from the surface once. But in the commercial diving world, you're there to work. They just want to know you got the job done. And,
Yeah.
that's all that matters is getting the job done. And that's where I came from. That was my background. If you go underwater, you're not just there to look around and make bubbles. You're there to get something done. So when it came time to doing the Sea Hunters, the job was to get the footage no matter what. And sometimes it took us to water as deep as 330 feet on
Wow.
scuba.
On scuba, you did not.
Yeah, yeah. But we also did very early on a dive to 320 feet on the clay quad, all alone, but I was in hard at that time. So I had communication and mixed gas, which was a huge miss. Uh, but all alone in the middle of the night because the weather sorted itself out, calmed down. Way I went, we had already made we already had grappled into the wreck, went down, weren't even sure it would be the wreck we were looking for. Uh, Creeping along in the dark along the deck, stuck my head inside the wheelhouse, shone my light around, and it just lit up because it was full of brass. The steering wheel, the compass, the repeater was a warship. Everything was brass, and it just shone and glared back at us. That was, that was early on in the television career, and that was a big, big deal.